right, welcome back. And right now, we're all set up to see how much of this stuff we can get in this Mosiso backpack. So let's get started. Let me get the camera adjusted and give you a pan of what we got going on, of everything. And let's get to it. Alright, get a little extra space for the Bob Love body cam and its accessories. Maybe a little bit more space, maybe not. Flashlight, JBL speaker. I've actually added a few items just to see how much we can get in. This isn't something I really normally carry, this or this, but we just threw it in there to see what this bag can stand up to. Alrighty, so with that in there, maybe we can exercise. Now the dual microphones actually have this little carrying bag, so we're going to drop these items in here. Hopefully we can get them all in here. The bag, honestly, the dual microphone carrying bag that they gave, it was actually pretty, it's pretty small. So, you know, I'm not too pleased with that, but it is what it is. Now we may do some adjusting here, but for now, let's just put it in here with the camcorder. All right. Now we're going to put the flashlight in here. Maybe not. Let's see if we can. No. Flashlight here. Charger for the flashlight. Maybe not. Let's see what else. We have the microphone for the camera. Now I know for a fact it's very important to me is my dash cam, so I want to get that somewhere safe, tucked away with its accessories. Microphone will have to go in with the camera. Bob Love dash mount, possibly here. The carrier for the camcorder. We'll just stick that. Now we're gonna hold off on that. We're just gonna try to put accessory type things here. Let's do some maneuvering. Now, I don't know what we want to do next. So, we already have our, let me wrap this up. this in with the cords. This one in with the other cords. Now all these cords and things actually go to items that I may or may not remember exactly what, but it is all relevant to what's on the table. So let's get that flash drives in here potentially. SD cards. And remotes to, now this is the remote to the Ring LED light that we'll be traveling with. This is the remote to the camcorder. So I guess we can get all that in there. Zip that up. Get this all squared away. Let's get some of these plugs in. Maybe we can go here with our plugs on the side pocket. All the plugs and adapters and whatnots. Okay, so we're doing pretty good so far. We have these extras floating around. I guess we will put these in the side panel because we don't really need those right now. I don't have a tablet, so we won't put it in there. Get this zipped up. Okay, now from there, I guess the main thing would be to get our laptop in. Fits very well. I don't know if you can see this. Let's get this adjusted a little better. Stop. Let's tighten this up. Okay, but I don't know if you can see this, but laptop, plenty of space, plenty. Let's get that nice and zipped up. Now, it's about to start getting challenging. Now, as I said, this is another item that I generally carry. I actually have two of these, but the other one's in my personal vehicle. It is not an item I generally carry a lot, or I wouldn't carry in here. But let's see what we can do. Now, that's going to be challenging. So what we'll do is we'll find smaller things to put in first. They're not going to fit. Alright. Maybe we have to go back in here to see. Ring light. Ring light. Now it also has a strap here. For the for the tripod. So that's in there pretty good, and we're doing well so far. Let's get this situated. All right, now what we actually have going on is we actually didn't need this to come out to hold that in place. I think we actually did quite well. Majority of the items that I normally take are in here. Now I'm going to remove this for a second. Let's see. And what we'll do is we're going to remove some things that we don't normally take. Now I will be honest, I wouldn't normally take this. This was something I purchased years ago, so I would not have a link in the description for this JBL speaker, but I believe this is something I will be taking. That is of utmost importance to me. With the green light, now it's probably not going to fit now because of that, but let's see. Let's give it a whirl. And last but not least, let's get the tripod back on here. There it is. And there you have it. The Mosiso hard shell electronic backpack. Now, what I'm going to do is just to give you an idea of what all went in here. I will remove what's on the table, and I will take out everything that was put in. All right, going to step away for a hot second, and you gotta excuse me, I'm sweating a little bit. It's like 80 degrees here, but we're going to step away for a quick second, get this camera set up a little bit better, and we'll jump right back into it. And like I said before, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for other items I may possess that I'll be doing a review on. There'll be links in the description for a lot of these products that I have in this bag. So with that being said, let's move right along and start dismantling. Tripod. Ring light, rather, tripod. I'll bring the bag up. So, ring light tripod, ring light, camcorder, microphone that comes with it. Diesel cam OTR 710. Its accessories. Bob Love body cam. Its accessories. Charging dock. More accessories to the camcorder. This is the dash, this is the dash mount because the Bob Love body camera, the Bob Love body camera actually doubles as a dash cam with this mount that is also purchasable on Amazon. A couple of the batteries, the electronic carrying case, which I must say did not come with the bag. It is something I purchased separately. The lumens, the lighting thing. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but here is the flashlight, the charging dock for the flashlight. This is the stabilizer for the camcorder. Sold separately. I purchased this at another store, but inland wireless mouse, some cords, and of course, I'm probably not going to take these out, but the inserts for the interchangeable sections in the bag, that you can put them in and move them about so you can change the whole feature. And not last but not least, also 17-inch Dell laptop was also in there. Let's zip this up. Whew. It's like 80 degrees. I'm on my back porch. Of course, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I never really liked these setup type. They feel extremely cheap. I'm not positive which item sent me this. All I know is I always repurchase something different, something a little more. I mean, it's like extremely plastic and sounds hollow. Seems like it'll come apart in my hand sometimes. Don't necessarily recommend any of those. If it feels cheap, 9 times out of 10 it is cheap. Of course, USB plugs. Unsure what actually that goes to, but you know, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy them anywhere. So I have some already. I probably put some more in here. This is something else that came with one of the products. And this is one of the batteries for the camcorder. Of course, this is my Samsung super fast charger. I will include, if I remember, I will include a link below for this as well. This is something I highly recommend. I mean, I actually have others like it and others that do more with more ports, but I have a Samsung phone, I have a Samsung product, so you know, I always recommend if your iPhone, get an iPhone charger. Don't get those gas station chargers, those aftermarket, you know, all that type of stuff, because when they go out on you, you get what you pay for. And a lot of times with us, I was on the road a lot with some of my employees, and on the road they always leave their chargers at home, and then they end up having to buy another one on the road, and they're like super expensive on the road, you know, super expensive. Travel stops, they dog. You know, that's one thing I do know. Like I said, I haven't started my career in trucking yet, but when I do, I'm well aware of what you probably need to have with you already. So, got it all unpacked. Let's get a better idea of what we have going on here. I'm gonna flip this camera around, so bear with me. All right, we have a 17-inch laptop carrying case, which possesses, I will open this up, doing this with one hand. All right, carrying case that I purchased on Amazon. Cords, USBs, micro USBs, remotes to said devices, ring light, camcorder, cords, bungee cord, tighten in, flash drives, like I said, the flashlight, the Bob Love body camera, charging dock. Cords are in here. Cords, you know, to all these different items are in here somewhere. The ring light, which I purchased on Amazon. Diesel cam OTR 710, which is one of the, you know, it's probably one of my biggest items in there that I really want. You know, one of my most expensive. Laptop, then this. But you know, I want to make sure this is safe. This is safe. My laptop is safe. This is safe. Camcorder. All this accessories and attachments. Ring light tripod. Actually, just to give you an idea of this ring light, I have another. This is the ring light. I believe it extends to 51 inches, but it comes with the ring light, a remote, which is in the you know, once it's all hooked up. I don't know if you can see that well. Once it's all hooked up, it's for Android and iOS. So you can actually activate it separately via Bluetooth when connected to your phone here. You know, it's a wonderful product. I love it. But you know, it swivels, turns, things like that. Turn the light on. Here's the controls here. But for the most part, that's what that's all about. I don't know about you, but Mosiso, you did one great job. You know, this was something I purchased. This was not something they sent me. This is not a paid advertisement. This is my personal opinion. In a nutshell, you know, yes, I tried to overwork it by sticking those speakers in there, but and the power inverter in there. Yeah, I tried to overwork it. Tried to, you know, honestly, to contain all my electronics, I need something like a duffel bag. I just need, you know, like two of me to carry it, to be honest. But the Mosiso electronic bag, well worth it to me. I believe I paid $81 for it. Like I said, hard shell. It's not, you know, it's not a brick, you know, but it could take a hit to me. You know, in my opinion, it could take a hit. You know, got something on the bottom for shock resistance. These two little things at the bottom. It's well padded, laid on its back. It's past padding on the back of it as well. So in my opinion, well worth. You know, just, I mean, once again, look at everything we got in there. You know, ring. You know, look at everything we got in there. We got a lot of stuff in there. You know, so I mean, ultimately it's up to you. But to me myself personally, well worth the money to spend. Like I said, they had another one that I purchased. You know, if you don't need as much space, and honestly, only reason why I returned this because my laptop the other one was my laptop wouldn't fit in it. But if my laptop would have fit in it, I loved it. It was a beautiful monstrosity. Most of this stuff fit in there. I didn't try to get as much as I did in it the first time, but for the most part, everything would have fit except for my laptop. So with that being said, ultimately the decision is yours. You have to feel, the best bag is what works for you. And as you can see, this bag works for me. I pushed it to its limits. Like I said, I showed you what it can handle, what it can't. Did I take it too far? Maybe a little, but I love it nonetheless. And if I had to do it again, I just wouldn't have wasted it. I wouldn't have wasted the time getting the first one and having to return it to get this one. But for the most part, they were both from the same company. I love the product. If I ever have to buy something else along this sort, I will probably be going this route. This is Mike Diesel, doing it diesely. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on those push notifications. Like I said, like the video. Please like the video. It helps the algorithm. It helps push this forward so we can keep seeing, if you like the video, so we can keep seeing videos of this nature. They will be changing once I start trucking, but I'm always one of those guys, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. People say, well, why, if you're not actually driving, why do you have all this stuff? Well, honestly, some of this stuff I've owned already. The ring light was mine. The Garmin is something I upgraded to. I had a Garmin before. The body cam, the flashlight were the camcorder, the body cam, the flashlight were extra purchases. This right here was a purchase I made because honestly I just needed something to hold this type of stuff. I had no way of holding it, and now I do. But for the most part, all of this stuff I've owned already. So now I have a place to put it all. Now I will mention, I'm always about safety and security. So, I'm an Android guy. Please, iPhone people, don't kill me for this. But I don't have an iPhone, so I don't have Air tags. What I purchased, and I have been purchasing for years, are tiles. Oops. Let me flip it around. This are tiles. I have purchased tiles. This is what I use for my tracking on my devices. I've used them for many years, and it's what I like. Slip them in somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't get found, but for the most part, that's what I use. And once again, now I'm getting ready to cut this short. Once again, like the video, share, turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel. It's only gonna get better from here. Mike Diesel, doing it diesely. Till next time, watch the road.